What is up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new Dragon Ball Legends video on Dragon Ball Central. Today, guys, I want to talk to you about Legends Road units and why I really want more of them very soon. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Alright, guys, so first and foremost, this is not going to be a very long video. I just wanted to talk a little bit about this since there's not a whole lot going on in Legends right now that is totally new. I do want to just mention some things that I've really been enjoying recently. So first off, the Legends Road in general is a very fun grind in my opinion. I really like grinds that are sort of passive grinds in games, and I really like the way that they've done it in Dragon Ball Legends. I think the Legends Road is fantastic. And the main reason is that it's going to give you a free-to-play unit that you can grind for, that you can actually get by just putting in your time and nothing else, okay? And that's actually possible because I just did it gradually, spending no more than 10 Chrono Crystals or 20 Chrono Crystals a day in refills, which anybody can do. And I actually got him totally maxed out at 1500. Now, with that said, I don't have the Super Souls or the Rising Souls at this point to get him to his next class up, which we're going to need to wait to do in the next time the event rotates back in. But with that said, I do want to point out that his Z ability is absolutely incredible. Double defense buffs by 25% at only 3 stars. At 5 stars, it's going to go 5% up to 30%, which is ridiculously powerful. And it's for episode Dragon Ball Saga, which is, you know, an established tag. We have some characters already. It's not amazing yet, but it will be most likely in the near to, you know, somewhat distant future. We'll see how long it takes. But then we've also got Legends Road tag, and that's going to be an actual, you know, prevailing content tag that's going to continue to move forward. You know, it's going to be something that prevails in content in the future. We're going to have a bunch of these Legends Roads characters, and that's going to mean that we're going to be able to have a full free-to-play team that's most likely going to have very good combat stats and combat buffs, and that's going to be, you know, able to be just earned, more or less, you know, whereas not necessarily going to be the case if you just throw your wallet at the game. You're earning it in a different way, but you are technically spending money to get the good thing. In this case, you have to earn the good thing, which is really cool, and it's going to actually have very relevant teams and relevant, you know, meta implications, I would imagine, once we do get more of these units. I'm just super excited for that all around. You know, his main ability is a lot of fun. Blast Through is just hilarious. It's got some flavor to it, obviously. Z ability is amazing. His unique abilities are pretty darn good. A Rage there, it's basically Crisis except it's Rage. And then Double Team, you know, that's going to give you a nice buff in the beginning. So it's a relevant character that's very good already, you know, by himself. He's going to be able to have a full team eventually that maybe isn't going to be brought together by his Z ability, other than the fact that they are all earned via, you know, a grindy content in the game. And then on top of that, it's actually meta relevant. You can actually get it and expect to do well with it. 60,000, almost 61,000 strike attack on a 1500 maxed out is actually pretty good. And then when you get him to 2,000, I would imagine it's going to be a lot better than that. All around, I just can't wait for more Legends Road characters to come out. I am so excited for that part of the game in particular. And Kid Goku was such a great way to start things off because, you know, he's iconic. He's got some great flavor. Again, going back to Dragon Ball, just some awesome flavor with the show. And I really like the way that they're moving with having characters that you can earn that are still going to be good enough to compete against characters that are straight up bought and maxed out in that way. Now, with that said, guys, we're going to go buy and max out. Not really. We're not going to buy and max out anything. We're going to go ahead and knock out our daily YOLO summons. But again, today's not going to be a very long video. I just really wanted to talk about Legends Road, and I hope that a new one is right around the corner. I'd imagine we're going to get another one a lot like Fury Broly for the Super Gogeta from the movie that's going to be coming out very soon. I would imagine most likely literally at the latest next week. But maybe even this weekend. We'll see what happens. You know, usually they do content updates on specific days, like Tuesday in particular sticks out as a usual content update day. Tuesday night to Wednesday morning and things like that. So we'll see what happens. Dude, I wanted this guy so bad. I'm not going to max him out now, but oh my god, that is such a sick pull. His stats are actually ridiculous. His blast attack is so freaking high. It's better than most of the Sparkings that came out before him, which is just how you know how it's just insanely powerful. Very cool pull there. I'm very actually happy about that one. Despite it not being Super Saiyan Bardock, I've kind of made my peace with that one. That's a really good pull, man. I'm so excited to try him out in the future. Maybe I want to pull him a few more times, get some more Z power on him before we do make a video with him or something. But pretty darn good pull. I will absolutely take it. Moving on, we do not have the best of odds going into this final bit, and it's going to be a neutral blow up there on the beam clash. That is going to be a hero. It will be a TN. No fake outs today, guys, unfortunately. And guys, we have got some awesome content around the corner. I know you guys probably weren't loving the content yesterday. Again, I know I was very uninformed going into the video, the Dokkan video. If you guys don't know, I made a Dokkan video yesterday. I had some fun doing it. Got a character I was really, really excited to get because I had some good memories, you know, watching videos and stuff where people got him before. So it was kind of a pretty hype moment for me, and I really, really was pretty shocked to have it happen. I actually was kind of speechless. Usually I like pop off, you know, I'm like really, really hyped, so I pop off, but it kind of went above that almost, and I was just kind of speechless. So it was a very, very cool experience. Check that out if you haven't already. And let me know what you think about having some more Dokkan content on the channel. I would love to put that out in place of having, you know, off days where there would be no content, because again, you know, Legends isn't a constantly updating game. It's a very, very quick cycle updating game, but it's not always going to be updating with brand new content for me to play and make videos on. So, you know, on those days, do you want PvP? You know, in this type of situation, I'd be playing the same team for, you know, a decent amount of time. I could switch back over to, you know, maybe playing some Broly or something like that. But other than that, it would be a Saiyan team until I can level up and max out, you know, some of my other characters. It is taking a while. So you guys know that. You know the grind. You know how it is. But just let me know down in the comments section below what you think about that. I'd love to bring some Dokkan content to sort of disperse in between the Legend content periods where, you know, there's a little tiny bit of a drought. But yeah, we're going to have a lot of crazy, crazy content coming very, very soon. Again, Gogeta going to be right around the corner most likely, and I'm super excited for him. We're saving up those Chrono Crystals. Some of you guys were saying, Chicken, why aren't you going through the final step of the consecutive there? It's because you're incentivized at literally every step to continue summoning. And at this point, I just don't want to do that. I don't want to summon anymore. I got everything off the banner that I want. Obviously, more stars would be great, but you know, more or less, I'm happy with what I've pulled on the New Year Step Up banner. So I want to save up for Gogeta Blue, and I know that you guys are probably saving up for him as well. I'm saving up for quite a few characters right now, so hopefully we can pull some of them. But with that said, that's going to be it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, let me know down in the comment section below if you have any ideas for future videos on the channel you'd like to see. By the way, just want to throw it out there real quick before the end of the video. Rhyme Style and Bebop have both mentioned, by the way, shout out to both of them. You guys know who they are most likely, but anyways, they're awesome dudes. But they've both been talking about starting up a YouTuber tournament, sort of a tournament of power, if you will, with the Dragon Ball Legends YouTubers, the people that make content on the game. Definitely go ping them on Twitter about it and sort of pester them, okay? Because I want to get that thing started. It seems like it's going to be a really, really fun competition between some bigger YouTubers, some smaller YouTubers, some starting up YouTubers. And it should be just a really fun time and a really fun period to make some content on this game with. So, you know, I don't know if they're announcing it anytime soon, but they have been, you know, teasing it a little bit on Twitter, building up some hype for it, and I really, really want it to happen sooner rather than later. So if you guys could, go ping them on Twitter right now, because definitely, you know, if there's some nice community demand that's organic, that's, you know, from you guys, then obviously they're going to be more incentivized to get that ball rolling sooner rather than later. So I will see you very soon for the next one. So then have a fantastic day. Peace.